Armed with this news, he blames the agent that showed the property yesterday, right, the day before, for breaking the sub pump because they were asking questions about the sub pump, how it works, what motor is being used, and all this stuff. And so I guess he assumed that they went in and did something with it, and they're the reason why the sub pump broke. Now, I do ask the agent from the previous day's showing whether there was an issue when he was there or heard the sub pump acting up or anything like that. And he says no, all of it was good. They haven't touched anything. And of course, is surprised to hear about the issue that we are encountering that day. We can't prove one way or another, but one thing is certain, he's the owner of the property. There's an issue, so he needs to fix it. His friend comes to the rescue, he fixes the issue, and now the home drawing process is starting. We discussed the scope of work that's going to be necessary, the timeline that this is going to be needed, and how long the house is going to be off the market, and who is going to be doing the work. I also tell him that he needs to disclose the fact that the sub pump failed and the flooding that occurred in his basement. And this is where he loses his on me. He absolutely does not want to disclose to the buyers that he just had this flooding issue in his basement. And I remind him that per Tennessee law, he has a legal obligation to disclose those things to the buyers. And he just loses his on me again. Obviously, he's upset and he is becoming very aggressive. He is calling me all sorts of names. He's very disrespectful. I don't know. Maybe he's just not used to somebody telling him no. Funny enough, my husband is overhearing this conversation and how this guy is talking to me and is getting ready to literally walk up, snatch the phone from my hand, and tell this guy what he thinks about how he's dealing with another person. I tell him to back off. I handle my client professionally. I tell him what I think about the situation and what I think about him dealing with this situation, but I do it in a professional manner. I tell him that it's the Tennessee law that mandates what he is to disclose. It's not me just willy nilly telling him what I think he should be doing. And if he doesn't disclose it, I will.